From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx.
Jose Reyes.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Clear skies this afternoon, 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he just misses with a curveball.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 1 for 3. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line and right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Now a long throw home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 1 for 3. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. Here's Starlin Castro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Granderson is going to have room out there as he... Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Shortstop Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in, Neil Walker. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swinging and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-2, here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's big Aaron Judd.
Batting 9th. Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jacoby Ellsbury. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Oh, and he misses it. In to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So striding in, Michael Conforto. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 5.
Michael Conforto.
Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Headley. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Sanchez waits on it, and that's the third out. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Holliday.
Lays off 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This one's down to third. Right there is Reyes. One away. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. In is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. At the plate, Neil Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gardner ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Throw won't get him. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Number 21.
Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Ellsbury. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Left fielder number 11.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. And that retires the side. Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
This is line to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Matt Holliday standing in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Greg Bird. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Jay Bruce is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Shortstop number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1, and this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ripped down the line. Headley's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Didi Gregorius.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance? Jacoby.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Granderson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Matt Holliday standing in now. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Granderson going back at the track. Gone! And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Jacoby Ellsbury. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I categorize this guy, I would say he's a very reliable Major League pitcher. Last year, ERA under